Welcome back on this Sunday morning. A group supporting former President Donald Trump says it was hacked. The America First Policy Institute announcing it discovered a breach last week, though it did not disclose what materials may have been compromised. Here with us, Joshua Skule, former FBI senior executive. Joshua, welcome back. Happy Sunday morning, sir.
Good morning.
Now, we know the America First Policy Institute has not revealed many details about what was breached, but who could be behind this attack?
Well, I think there's a myriad of folks that could be behind it, from everything from nation state to criminals. More than likely, it was probably a nation state or a proxy of one of them looking to look at the internal communications and understand what's going on, and then use it and weaponize that information in social media.
Each election cycle, and you know this better than I do, Josh, there are growing reports of foreign interference and, of course, cybersecurity. What's the state of cybersecurity or these threats this year in 2024 currently?
Well, I think the cyber threat landscape continues to grow, and it certainly grows for the American people, and that means it grows for everybody, every business, every person, because the amount of interconnected things that we have, the Internet of Things, becomes more cyber-enabled, it becomes more vulnerable.
And as the FBI, we mentioned, has declined to comment, could that mean the Bureau is investigating the breach? What could that you're smiling. I don't want you to have to guess, but what does that typically mean when you get that response from the FBI?
I would say that the FBI does not comment on ongoing investigations as a matter of practice, and that's DOJ policy. So likely they are involved in some way, shape, or form in the investigation and with their counterparts, whether it's in the intelligence community, at the Department of Homeland Security, or others.
The Trump campaign previously said it was hacked by Iran. I remember us talking about this a few weeks ago. Why are campaigns specifically such a target for foreign hackers, Josh?
The campaigns are a target because our adversaries are looking to get insight information, use a version of that information, and push that out in a way that is not actually accurate, in a weaponization for the American people to digest false information and thus influence them.
So before this hack, the Trump campaign asked for enhanced security of the election, with heightened fears after, of course, 2 assassination attempts on our former president. How does the FBI approach analyzing all the possible threats from various actors, different countries, and, of course, homegrown terrorism?
It is an incredibly hard job because the adversary only has to get it right once. The FBI has to, and others have to get it right all the time. So the growing threat landscape, whether it's from terrorism, nation state, China, Russia, Iran, continues to magnify, and they continue, conflicts are more likely. And what we've learned over the years, and many government leaders have told us this, is that the first sign of a conflict will likely come from cyber warfare.
That is pretty terrifying as cyber hacking gets more common. Of course, the technology gets a lot better. There's another hack I want to ask you about, Josh. This is one of America's largest water system. In fact, it is the largest water system in our country. It's the company American Water, saying it was, quote, involved in a cybersecurity incident. Why are attacks on water facilities increasing? The EPA even put out a threat about that, a warning.
So it's not just the water supply. In this instance, it is that our critical infrastructure is vulnerable, and our adversaries are looking to exploit that. When I say adversaries, mostly nation states, sometimes criminals, but our nation states are looking to understand our critical infrastructure and be able to penetrate them through cyber means should a conflict arise.
Are there other parts of American infrastructure that could be potential targets?
Yes, we know all of our critical infrastructure, which thus the name critical infrastructure, there's 16, can be vulnerable and would potentially be debilitating for the American public. I mean, if we go back a couple of years and we look at the Colonial Pipeline and what that did to the Mid-Atlantic, that was horrific. What we've seen with the penetration and disruption on our 911 systems have been very disruptive. Hospitals, very disruptive. So yes, they are vulnerable, and it should be a priority for them, but also for Congress.
Knowing it's a priority, do you believe enough is being done to protect against these kind of breaches?
I think everything that can be done is being done. Is it enough? Hard to tell. What I will say, Hena, is when we look at the folks that are responsible for protecting us and we look at their budgets, really as Congress makes sure that the budgets are aligned with those priorities and they are funded appropriately.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact
fact-driven, unbiased coverage.